Maria. All right, we sound good. All right, so you're probably thinking to yourself, who in the hell would buy this piece of crap? No offense, I can't build a car. All right, and if you're new here, we're going to learn something today. This is going to be a fun video. But who is paying $109,000 for this? The answer is nobody. Oh, we're going to have a great time today. Buckle up, baby. This is good. This is going to be fun.
From the bottom of my heart, I really think this is one of the ugliest cars of all time. I mean, just look at that. That's disgusting. Ugh, I don't know why anyone would ever buy this thing. And here we have one that's only 2 years old for less than $50,000. So if you bought this car brand new, you would have lost over 50% in depreciation.
Okay. Now, we're going to go somewhere today, okay? So apparently cars nowadays are worth more than money, all right? I'm using this as an example. I'm a cash guy, and I believe in having a reserve, even though it's not worth anything. It's hilarious. But this is going to make sense later, okay? So, all right, look at this real quick. $820 a month. I understand if you own a business, but this is, at this rate, you're going to have a car payment for the rest of your entire life. This is all going to make sense. But check this out. So that one's used, right? But I want you to think about this. This guy right here is going to set the tone for the rest of the video. So get out a pen, get out a paper, and take notes, because we're going to have a pop quiz. Daddy don't play. I'm just kidding. I like that fun.
You know how mortgages let people buy houses they can't afford? Mm-hmm. Think about doing that for cars. Like loans for cars you can't afford. Yeah. But no one's going to want to borrow to buy a depreciating asset. I think they might. Well, the loans would have to be dirt cheap. See, I was thinking about making them expensive. Like more expensive than a mortgage. Mate, nobody's going to go for that. I got a feeling that by 2024, Americans alone will owe $1.6 trillion in car debt. Really? So let me get this straight. If I wanted to buy a Mercedes with a loan, it'd end up costing me like $75,000. But if I saved up, it might cost me like $50,000. Saved up? What are you, 6 years old? Do you want a new car? I do.
I'm going to get up and break something, okay? I'm going to have entirely too much fun. And if you're new here, welcome. We're gonna have a gay old time. Now, check this out. All right. So this is a 2014 Ford Mustang. Regular car, okay? Some are going to argue that it's the classic. Look at it. Everyone's got one, right? Okay, they're probably reliable cars. I believe that. Ford, Honda, Toyota. Yeah. Okay, now, $22,000. Okay, you're not fooling anybody with the 2199 bullshit, right? We got to cut that crap out, all right? What's wrong with you people? Okay, so it's got 6,000 miles. Great, awesome, cool. We're going somewhere with this, all right? But this is why used cars are so overpriced. Get ready for it. Hold on. Get ready to shit your friend's pants that's sitting next to you. Get ready for it. Now, not this one. Hold on. We're going to go down. We're going to scroll down just a little bit here. Come on. Hurry the fuck up. Here we go. All right. So for $7,000 more, okay, you can get a 2024 of the same car with less miles for $7,000 more. Now, why in the shit is this? Now, to answer that question, I think people are out of their fucking mind, and I think a lot of these people are never going to sell these cars. Just my personal opinion. And I think the car is actually going to be worth more than if you tried to give them less money. This is going to make sense in a little bit. Okay? But just something to think about. And I truly do think that the older cars, like made before like 2015, are probably actually better. Look at this one real quick before we continue. Only $6,000 more. Okay, if my math is correct, all right, $5,000 more, whatever, you get a 10-year newer car. It's spectacular. This is something to really think about, all right? I honestly think it's by design. Call me a conspiracy theorist, But right here is a private seller, all right? I don't think this is a car dealership. It looks like it's just in grass in somebody's house in, Utah or some shit, okay? But since these car dealers have made, they're looking for the loans, right? Just what that guy said in the beginning. Awesome. That's great. Same with housing. Same fucking concept. That's why your rent's so high, because you can't buy a house, all right, with cash. No one's doing that. So they did the same thing with the cars. It's genius, actually. I'm pissed, but I'm also kind of like, you sneaky little fuck. All right, this is great. Listen to this one, though.
I just don't get it. I don't know what's happened. I don't understand why people think their trucks are worth so much money. This Ford has dents all in it, over 200,000 miles. I think it's 12 years old, and they want 12 grand for it. This truck, this Tundra, also 12 years old. It's a 2012. Over 200,000 miles, like 225,000 miles.
Jeez.
And it's 15 grand. They're not worth that much money. It is so hard to find a truck.
Okay, now, this is one argument that I will agree with. I think out of every car there is, a truck is the most practical. If anything should be overpriced, it's a truck. Why do you say that, Jack? I don't know. Anytime you go to move, you call your friend who has anybody? Anyone in here? A truck. I've seen people get jobs with hardly any skill set other than being a man who owns a truck. Yeah. No one's ever been hired in the history of time because they had a BMW 35i. Or 330i, whatever the fuck, 3 Series. No one's ever been hired because of their Honda Civic. Ever. I was sadly mistaken. I forgot about pizza delivery drivers, Uber drivers, drug dealers. My bad. I totally forgot. What was I thinking? So if there's one car or truck that should be overpriced, it's trucks because they're practical. But it still is a bit insane. But I mean, what are you going to do? Like a brand new truck is like, forget it, $50,000 to $100,000. So you're going to pay the 12 grand, or you could pull up with cash, and I guarantee you pull up the cash with a private seller, they'll take 9, they'll take 10, they'll fucking do it. Trust me, I pulled it off. Anyways, all right. So if you're new here, I'd like to read some of you guys' comments from previous videos. Keep it light, keep it loose, keep it fresh, keep it fun. This person's quoting me from a previous car video. It goes, I said, old cars are going to be worth so much because no one can afford new ones. Who would have thought? It's already happening, brother. All right. This person goes, paid off my car last week, never going back to payments. Yeah, you don't realize how awesome it is until you have car payments. Then you really appreciate having a car that's paid off. That's when you appreciate it. Got to learn the hard way.
Bro,
All right, so this is classic. This is a car salesman, and he gets all these comments asking what they can get. This person goes, $100 down with a $300 credit score with a suspended license. What can I get? All right, that's probably a joke, but this is something that people are doing because most people don't even have, what do I have here? I think I got like $6 grand right here, okay? Most people don't even have this to put on a down payment. But think about that. For 1 second. All right, this is going to make sense.
in this situation, you left me with no choice.
Now I'm actually gonna hook you up. If you know anything about these, they're gonna run forever. So I'm gonna put you in this '03 Lincoln Town Car. We're gonna put you on our lifetime plan. So you're gonna pay us $800 a month for the rest of your life. But you're gonna be riding clean. And this car probably gonna last longer than you are. These things run forever.
All right, so think about that for 1 second. Check this out. All right. He's not tripping. People are literally financing, what is this, a 2007. I used to own a 1996 Grand Marquis. I drove that bitch for 7 years. Rod heavy, slipping, sliding, wood grain driving. Awesome. Love that fucking car. I might even get another one. But my point is, I might even get this one right here. I got to look a little deeper. I don't need any more cars. But my point is like, you know, 7,500. That's a pretty fair deal. But look at this shit. And these cars are great cars, reliable cars. AC is probably going to go out. That's a guarantee. I promise you that much. But $750 down, $102 a month, like that's where we're at. That's where this is at. This is hilarious. And no one wants that. That's the funniest part. Who the fuck is going to finance this? Like, look at this. This guy wants a 1995 Grand Marquis. I got mine for $3,000. Same one. I had this exact same one. It was a 96. Same color. I love that car. God. Nothing like pulling a bitch in the hoopty. I swear. I love this car. But look at this. $8,500. It's a classic, right? Oh, it's a vintage. It's a vintage automobile. Suck 7 dicks, dude. That's insane. All right. This dude, Andre Goes Abroad. I actually kind of like this guy. New York sounding cat. All right. No more low payments. He's right. Unless you go with those piece of shit cars that nobody wants. And they're actually not pieces of shit. They're very reliable. That's why you still see them driving around. When you see certain old cars that are still on the road, it's because they're good cars. So actually, they hold weight. Like, if I had one, it wouldn't even be worth anything. Like, you couldn't even give me money for it. That's the funniest part. It's worth more. That's why people are charging so much. But who wants to have car payments on a car like that? They'd rather have higher car payments. Anyways, I'll let this guy talk.
Throwing these numbers like crazy, talking about 650. You can easily save up some money, go on Facebook Marketplace and get you a quick little cash car for $2,000. I mean, I bought my car for $1,800 cash, so.
He's got a point, and we're going to look at some cars for around $2,000, $3,000, but get ready for a good laugh because they hardly exist anymore. Okay, this person goes, damn, brother, I remember being able to buy a $500 beater. Yeah, those days are long gone. Now, those same hoopties are running in the thousands. And I'm not talking about mileage, which are a lot. He goes, I just wanted to get from A to B, like me overcoming unicorns. Jack, love the videos. Keep them coming. All right. Now, let's look at some of these. Get ready for this. Get ready for a good laugh. All right. Check this shit out. All right. Now, some of these, probably decent deal. $2,700 for a Honda Accord. Who knows if it even runs almost 300,000 miles. $2,700. Bitch, you get $50 for that. All right? I'm just kidding. It's actually probably worth wait. But look at this BMW right here. You ready for it? $1,500 for this. Here's the kicker, though. $1,500, missing a fucking window. The transmission don't work. Okay? 130,000 miles. Okay? This is why I always say BMWs are pieces of shit. And you know what? I don't mean to insult anybody when I say BMWs are pieces of shit. What I mean is I had a BMW, all right? And I went into the store one day. Ooh, Ford Ranger. Hold on, we're going to pause on that one. All right, that's probably worth something, actually. But I bought a BMW, and I took it to the shop one time because the transmission went out. $4,700, no big deal. I wanted to ride a BMW. And the auto mechanic, Bob's Auto Repair in Anaheim, California, no, in Long Beach, California, he goes, oh, you must be rich. And I was like, oh, no, I bartend. This is years back, long time ago. And he goes, well, BMWs are made for wealthy people. And I said, oh. And I learned my fucking lesson, and now I drive a Ford. But all right, so let's switch gears a little bit, and I typed in, because I couldn't find anything for that $2,000 to $3,000, $4,000 sweet spot. Seems to not exist. So I came over here, and I typed in $5,000 to $10,000 cars. All right. So first up, we've got the Jeep Renegade Latitude. Look at this piece of shit. I mean, who in the hell is going to spend 10 grand on this orange piece of shit? I mean, if I was a cop, I would pull you over for disturbing the peace. I mean, you got to be colorblind. I'd pull up on them and you get $50 for this car. That's an insult. That's insulting. Wait, look at this one. No. Look at this one, 2021 Chevrolet Sparks. Can't even see the car. They go, it's a surprise car. Yeah, it's 10 grand. It's like surprise. It's like a whole thing. We're doing this new thing down at the dealership. That's funny. That's funny. I don't even know what a Chevy Spark says. a Kia Soul with 100,000 miles on it, they want 10 grand. I know it says $9,000, but let's call it what it is. Let's stop bullshitting each other here. All right, you get $4,000 for that car. A bunch of mice drove that thing. I saw the commercials. I'm gonna pick used car after rodents. Come on, dude. 3 blind mice driving around that damn thing. I mean, seriously though, get a second look at it. Oh, Cadillac Escalade. I wouldn't even waste your fucking money on that. We got 2006. This is actually a decent car. Oh, it's a convertible. Yeah. 2006, 8 grand. That's actually not a bad deal. But like, who's got 8 grand to just shit out of their ass? Look at this. Payments, 164. No, man, this is like, you want a good laugh, go look for some cars. I mean, look at these things. A Nissan Juke. 10 grand. For a fucking Nissan Juke. You're out of your mind, dude. I'll give you $3,000 for that. Well, that's practical. 10 grand for a 2015 Nissan kind of Sprinter looking van. You could live in that thing. That's practical, man. Okay, wow, we found a good deal. Look at this. Toyota Corolla, 100,000 miles. Honestly, though, not bad. I mean, if this wasn't at a dealer, I'd pull up, man. If you were in person with some of these cars, dude, you'd be shocked. Probably pull up and be like 6 grand right now. Psst. And I'm not talking Apple Pay either, all right? Don't be pulling up on people like, yeah, I'll undercut you $2,000, but you got Cash App on you? Come on, dude. Grow the fuck up. I'm sorry, but that Apple Pay shit, that paying with your phone stuff's really pissing me off. No offense. Nobody taught you any better. It's okay. It's all right. I get it. All right, we got a 2017 Hyundai. All right, 9 grand, 100,000 miles. Yeah, you're smoking. You're fucking out of your mind. All right, let's see. I hope people eat shit. I really do hope the car market takes a dump, and I really hope all these cars just plummet in value. But here's the problem. Like I said, having the car will be worth more than actual money. That's the problem. I'm just going to keep scrolling because this is like becoming a joke. Like, look at this fucking Camaro. It's yellow. It's 10 grand. Yeah. Don't you want to drive around in a yellow car? No, I don't. You got to be colorblind to be driving that thing. All right. No offense to anybody with a yellow car. I'm just saying, if you're going to get a Camaro, get a Camaro. You know what I mean? Oh, that's pretty good. Honda Civic, 10 grand. Probably reliable, 80,000 miles. It's probably not a bad deal, actually. Who in the shit's buying this, though? A 2014 Fiat 500 GQ edition, dude. GQ magazine. You're going to be a fucking stud in this new convertible Fiat for $8,000. I'd rather drive a Schwinn bicycle than be caught driving around in that. No offense. That's just the truth. Oh, you got the Jaguar Premium. I guess so. Fucking get the fuck out of here. Anyways, back to Andre Goes Abroad.
With these car payments, man. You know, they're throwing numbers out like $650, $800, $900. This is absolutely insane, guys. So you're talking about after insurance, you know, insurance probably $300-400. So you're talking about guys talking about $1,000, $1,100 to drive a stupid car. And so guys, people have really gone insane with these numbers. You've got a lot of stupid people out there, and they're not afraid to be in debt, man.
Honestly, though, I tried finding a lot of cars for this video, and it's kind of a joke. There's really nothing great out there. So I kind of understand. I kind of get it. I kind of get why people would just say, stuff it. Like, people are like, why would I want to have a $100 car payment to drive a Mercury Grand Marquis from 2004 when I could have a $500 car payment and drive a brand new whatever. Just had a brain fart. Couldn't even think of a car name because they're all pissing me off. All right. Anyways, this person goes, I recently separated from my husband. Has nothing to do with cars. No, just kidding. She goes, I recently separated from my husband. I needed a car. Bought used. I got a car I could live in. Told my kids to do the same. Can you live in your car in a pinch? Can you live in the car in your pinch? That's the car for you. That's the advice we're getting. I told my kids to do the same. That's awesome. The problem is not loving your paid-off beater. I agree. Dealers will lose money by sending unsold vehicles to auction before they will give you a deal. Yeah, that's kind of fucked up. And I think they get a tax break on that too. I love that this person goes, I love how by the time I started making some money, I get my own place. The economy and everything goes to shit. Yeah, isn't it the best? Yeah, that's the best. But this is something to think about. We're going to end on this note. This might just be a joke, but this guy bought a helicopter for $35,000. Think about how many people out here just bought a Hyundai for $35,000 or a Honda for $35,000. Bet you could be flying around town in this thing. I think this guy might be retarded. We're going to end on this note.
Is it recording? Okay. I won't even be driving. I'm recording 35K, anything with my change, on my jewelry, on my neck, my
If this guy here can make it in life, it's a beautiful world. I believe in every one of you. Like, we are going to do just fine. I want you to really think about that. Anyways, hell of a talk. I mean, seriously. I don't know. This was fun. Unreal. Oh, yeah. By the way, live stream will be going on Sunday night, all right? I know I've skipped out. I've been super busy last month. I was out trying to buy a used helicopter with my friend here. But we'll be back on the Sunday night for the live stream. God, solid talk.